From the heart of Wayne County, this is Wayne Goldsboro Television, Goldsboro, North Carolina.
Thursday, it's June 16, 2016, and this is Wayne Goldsboro Television. I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Pat Garner, and we are actually in the studio.
Can you believe that? Okay, well, the weather is not cooperating too well with us. The weather is it's either too humid, too hot, too wet, too whatever, so we're in the studio today, right?
Yes.
Okay, lots of stuff going on, lots of stuff to talk about. One of today's segments on the program I'm really excited about. It is at the Senior Center, and I'm looking forward to that. That'll be in the second half of the program. Looking forward to that. Of course, I'm always excited to go out to the Senior Center. What a great place that is. And as I mentioned to Paula Edwards the other day, our Senior Center here in Wayne County is one of the finest, if not the finest, on the East Coast. I mean, they offer so much for our seniors in the area. And if you're a senior 60 years and older, you need to go and check it out. If you've never been to the Senior Center, you're really missing out on a lot of stuff. There's everything from what they call a quiet room where you can sit quietly and either watch TV or read a book. There is the exercise room with all the latest exercise equipment and then some. I mean, and they told me about something that had been recently donated, a big, fine exercise equipment. There's also the large area where where lunch is served by the wages folks. There is an exercise room. There's just a little bit of everything at the Senior Center, and it's at 2001 East Ash Street, 2001 East Ash here in Goldsboro. 60 and older, please. And if you live outside Wayne County, it's just too bad. Sorry, this is for Wayne County residents only. Thank you very much. Got a chance to give blood. If you want to give blood, the next opportunity is day after tomorrow. That's a Saturday, and this will be at Berkeley Mall. At Berkeley Mall, the Red Cross blood donation opportunity is right there at the mall. And that begins at 11 o'clock Saturday morning. And then next week, the 22nd, the 2-2, will be at 2 p.m., 2 on the 2-2, at United in Christ Church on Paytown Road, United in Christ Church. If you live in the Mount Olive area, the very next day, that would be the 23rd, there will be a blood drive at the Town Depot in Mount Olive. Town Depot, and that begins at 1:30. If you're in the Pikeville area, there will be a blood drive at the Pikeville Church beginning at 2:30 on June 29th. I believe that's a Wednesday. Okay? If that's a Wednesday, that makes the 22nd a Wednesday.
Yes.
Which means in Mount Olive, that's next Thursday, or a Thursday at 1:30 at the Town Depot, and then on the 29th in Pikeville at Pikeville Church on the Hunter Road at 2:30 in the afternoon.
Wow.
Have you anything there, fair lady?
We had Chip Crumpler yesterday on the morning show.
We did.
And if you haven't took the broadband survey, please go to waynegov.com, scroll down to current topics, and it is listed under that.
There's a link there.
Yes. Yeah. Click on it, take the survey online. You can call the planning office at 731-1650. Or you can go to your local library and you can fill the form out there and hand it back to the librarian, and they will turn it in for you.
Excellent. I think there's only 11 questions, so it won't take but a moment to fill the thing out.
That's it.
You can also, if you're not online and you can't get to waynegov.com, you can call them, right? You mentioned that. You mentioned you can call 731-1650. Or what's the other way? There's another way. Ask them to send you a copy of it.
Yes, they can mail it.
They'll take it over the phone or they'll mail it to you.
Yeah.
And they don't want your name, they just need your address to know where you are in the county. And this will help the county tremendously. Now, the state of North Carolina says, well, you know, if there's no interest there, we're not going to help you. So if we show interest of help we need to get our internet provided to all of the county, then this is probably the best way of doing it. So it won't take you but a moment to do it. Go online to waynegov.com or call 731-1650 and either fill out the questionnaire there over the phone, or they'll mail it to you, or go to any of the public libraries in Wayne County. It's
right.
that simple. The Soil and Water Office is going to have a big election that's coming up on July 1. Now, filing has already started for the position of supervisor. This is an area supervisor, right? I don't have that. It's on here somewhere.
Yes.
Here it is.
It's the district supervisor.
District supervisor. They need a district supervisor for the Wayne County Soil and Water Conservation District. This district supervisor, if you're interested in that position, simply call the Board of Elections office and go by there, or make arrangements at 919-731-1411.
That's right.
And you can file right now. Filing will end on July 1st, and then this is all for the, no, I said July 1 for the election. The election's in November for everything. But the filing has begun, it's ongoing right now, and the filing will end on July 1. So you have now until the end of the month, if you would consider, that's 2 weeks, consider becoming the district supervisor for the local Wayne County Soil and Water Office. Check it out. All right. What else do we have?
We got a ribbon cutting coming up on Thursday the 23rd at 11:30 for Habitat Restore, and that's at 124 East Mulberry Street.
You have all this stuff memorized?
Yeah.
Woo! Okay. 124 East Mulberry Street, around the corner from City Hall, right next to JoJo's there. And that is the Habitat Restore, which is a great place. You find some fantastic bargains in there. They've got books you wouldn't believe. They've got a whole wall full of books at almost nothing prices. They've got furniture, they've got clothing, they've got all kinds of electronics, they've got a little bit knickknacks. They got knickknacks coming out their ears. Now, that's a funny sight. You know, when they lean over like this, they just pour. Anyway, upstairs they've got electrical, they've got windows and doors, they've got plumbing supplies. Everything is in that store. You can build a house
That's true.
and get most of the stuff you need from right there. All right. That's the Habitat Restore. What's the date on that again?
It's June 23rd.
June 23rd. They've joined the Chamber of Commerce, so they're going to have a big ribbon cutting again for that. Something else, too, for voters, if you may have received a letter, from an organization called Voter Participation Center, or VPC. Now, our local Board of Elections says, you know, they're not part of our organization. We don't know who they are. We don't have anything to do with them. They're not affiliated with Voter Participation Center. Then the Voter Participation Center out of Washington is sending out letters telling people that they're not registered to vote when they actually may be. If this is not correct, you can call them and say, take me off your mailing list. And here's their phone number, 202 Washington, 659-9570. 659-9570. Okay? So if you are already registered, and it's easy to find out if you are, you simply go online to waynegov.com and under government, or under, is it government? Under one of the, look for our departments. And under government, you'll find a Department of Board of Elections. You simply go to that Board of Elections link, and on that page, on the Board of Elections page, there is a way to check your registration, make sure you're current. All you have to put in is your name and your address. They'll find you. All right? Well, there's other information too, but I'm not going to tell you what it is until you go on. But you know it already. Okay? All right. The Parks and Recreation Department for the City of Goldsboro. You go on their webpage, and if you try to print all that stuff out, you'd have a book, because they are so busy. They've got so many things going on. They have youth sport and summer camps, youth sport and fitness, adults sport and fitness. They've got things for seniors. They've got special populations activities, recreation center activities. They have, of course, the Goldsboro Municipal Golf Course, which they're moving the pro shop into the new event center there on Slocum Street. Anyway, there's so many things. For instance, here's what they have for seniors. For seniors, canasta. You ever play canasta? Anyway, I just think that's a funny word. It's kind of like pinochle. Of course, you play pinochle too. But anyway, canasta, hand and foot. For ages 50 and above, join for the game of canasta or hand and foot. Enjoy those fun and exciting card games. This is at the Senior House, which is next to the library, between the library and Herman Park Center. That's the Senior House, and that's every Tuesday beginning at 9 o'clock. And there's no charge for that. Also for seniors, acrylic painting and design. Now there is a fee for this because that covers the materials. $40 per month, $10 a week. You can't beat that, but you pay for the month. They meet at 11 o'clock on Mondays and 10 o'clock on Tuesdays. Now, awaken your creative side. Yes, your creative side. In the acrylic painting and design class, extremely small class size ensures lots of individual attention. Registration, you can register for this class the first Monday or the first Tuesday of each month. The classes are on Mondays and Tuesdays, 11 o'clock Monday, 10 o'clock Tuesday. $40 a month is all. This is for seniors at the Senior House at Herman Park Center, between Herman Park Center and the library on East Ash Street in Goldsboro. Other things, they've got bridge, they've got fun and games night, they've got Golden Agers meeting, they've got horseshoes. Of course, if you're a horse, keep an eye on your shoes, somebody will take them and play with them. Yeah. Okay, that's just some of the, and look at that, there's a whole bunch of stuff on page 2 for seniors. More for seniors, 3 pages full. Tons of stuff from the Goldsboro Parks and Recreation Department. Okay? And you know what? I have their phone number here. If you happen to have or need information, there's 2 ways you can get that. You can either call or go online. It's GoldsboroParksandRec.com. Goldsboro Parks, A-N-D-R-E-C, and Rec, GoldsboroParksandRec.com. Or you can call them, 919-739-7480. 919-739-7480. Ready?
Ready.
Here we go. We'll be back after this segment. Today we're at 2001 East Ash Street in Goldsboro, where we find the Senior Center, the Wayne County Senior Center. We're talking with Paula Edwards, who's director here, and it's so good to be here. How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing great, Wayne. Good morning, and welcome to the Peggy Seegars Senior Center.
The Peggy M. Seegars Senior Center has been here, what, 2 years now?
I think going on 4 now.
You're
October
kidding.
Before, I know, it's flying by.
I would never have thought it'd been here 4 years, but wow, what a great facility
Yes.
this is.
Very active, a lot going on.
There's a lot of senior centers around the state and in fact around the southeastern part of the country, but this is one of the nicest, if not the nicest, most active, has the most for seniors that you'll find anywhere.
Yes, we're very blessed to have this senior center here in Wayne County, and we thank the commissioners and the public for their support for this
Now,
senior
let me
center.
give you an idea of something going on. Tell me about what's happening today, right now. I just walked in a little while ago. It's a Tuesday. So what's going on today, right now?
Well, we still have a lot going on today. We have the arthritis class. That class is full today.
It's an exercise class.
Yes, it is, led by Lisa Weston, one of our instructors. We also have the mats for homeless going on today, where you use your grocery bags to make mats, and we'll have to show you
those plastic bags that you take your groceries home in?
Yes, so if you're looking for a way to recycle and help someone, that's a perfect way to do that. And we're looking for people who want to learn how to make those mats that we give out to the homeless to protect them from the environment, the ground, to keep them dry. And it's a soft mat too. It's really interesting to see.
We'll look at those in a few minutes. All right.
Okay,
So what
wonderful.
else is going on here today? I mean, there's always somebody shooting pool or
Oh yes, we
playing
have a
billiards.
pool. Absolutely, we have them shooting pool today. They're competing for a gift card, and so if you like to play pool and you want to compete, come over to the Peggy Seegars Senior Center. They do it every Tuesday, and then we have trivia, and they're competing. You win a gift card for that as well.
All right.
And Miss Rochelle leads that, and she has some very interesting and challenging questions.
I can
You'll
imagine.
learn a lot.
The exercise room. Tell me about that.
Oh, our fitness room, that stays busy throughout the day, and you can drop in any time. Of course, you have to be a member of the Senior Center for these activities, and to be a member, you have to be 60 years of age or older and live in Wayne County. And you come in to register. You can register Monday through Thursdays at 3 o'clock and on Fridays at 5.
And there's a reading room.
There is what we call a quiet room. You
Quiet
watch
room,
TV,
yeah.
you can read, whatever you like to do, sit and just have a moment to yourself if you like.
There is a computer room that's loaded with computers.
Yes, there is. A computer lab. You can come in anytime except when we have a class. We do work with Wayne Community College where they offer a class once a week, and you pay for that class, and you can register with them. And that's a 6-week class. But otherwise, that's open as well to the seniors to use anytime they like to.
And when there's not a class, it's free to the seniors.
Absolutely.
Okay, aside from the class that the college charges here, what else do you have to pay for here? Are there classes that cost things?
Most classes or most activities do not, unless it's led by the Wayne Community College, because you have to pay for the instructor and supplies and things. If there is a cost for the class, you will be told before you participate.
And that usually just covers the cost of the material.
Yes, it's not a profit or anything like
no,
that.
no.
Yeah.
So, and what is, I'm looking over here at a room. What's at the end of the hallway here? What's that room for?
Well, this is our group day respite program that we have it 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 9 to 2. And that's for individuals who have dementia, Alzheimer's, that need some supervision during the day so that we can relieve our caregivers. We're very proud of that program because we also have a music therapy once a week where each participant has their own little iPad or what do you call it? iPod. Yes.
iPod,
Excuse me.
iPad, iPod,
There you go. There's
tomato,
so many
tomato,
technical
who
words.
knows?
Yes. Yeah. But they have their own music assigned to them, and they listen to it, and they find that it reduces anxiety in individuals with dementia, Alzheimer's. So it's been very useful.
That is a great program.
Yes, we're very proud of that.
I know.
It's very successful.
Now, and you said something a moment ago. I just want to cover this again. You
Okay.
said that you must be a Wayne County citizen,
That's correct.
living and residing in Wayne County.
Yes,
You must be at least 60 years or older
that's correct.
to be a member.
Right.
However, I have noticed and noted from time to time that there are programs here that are open to the public.
There are, and I'm glad you mentioned that, Wayne. We do have our line dancing on Tuesday nights with Stacia. During summer, they will not be getting together, but they'll finish out this month. And you can be 55 years of age or older.
Okay.
And so sometimes there are some intergenerational activities, and we advertise those. But as far as being a member and participate in some of the classes, things like that, you do have to be 60 years of
Right,
age or
but you
older.
do have from time to time, you
Yes,
allow the
we do.
kids in here. Anybody under 60 is a kid to me,
Right,
so
right.
there you go.
That's correct.
So
Yes.
you allow the kids to come in as well, but that just keeps it flowing.
Right, absolutely.
This is an enormous building here. There's a lot going on right now. So we're going to just walk around and stick our head in the door. How's that?
Okay,
All
let's
right.
go.
Wayne Goldsboro Television, we are back. Hello, hope you're doing well today. Today this program airs at 7 a.m., it repeats at noon, and then it re-repeats at 5:30 p.m. We're on 5 days a week. Each day is a different day.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Thank you very much.
What's
in-
special today?
What's special?
Yeah, what's special today?
Oh, what's special? What is special
Yeah.
today? Let's see. I have the special page right over here somewhere. I've got it. Don't worry about that.
You
Here
should
it-
know this on the top of your head.
Well, my head is pointy, and it keeps rolling off. Okay, here you go. Today is the 16th. That means today is Bloom's Day. I have no idea what that means. What does that mean? Bloom's Day. Today is also Career Nurse Assistants Day. That's a good day. Saluting all the career nurse assistants. Today is Fudge Day.
Did you bring me any?
Huh? No, you didn't say. I would have. Anyway, today's Ladies' Day in baseball. So if you at a lot of the baseball stadiums around the country, it's Ladies' Day. But today's Thursday. Who plays baseball on Thursday? I guess a lot of people do. Anyway, it's also recess at work day. All right, everybody take a break. And it's also dump the pump day. Dump the pump, which means don't buy any gasoline, which does not mean run out of gas and be stranded on the highway for 12 hours. It doesn't mean that at all. It means, I think that's probably promoting electric cars or that sort of thing, okay, electric vehicles, which there is a place for them. There is a place. I know a place where the music is fine. It's an old song. It goes way back. Anyway, what else do we have? Oh, we have
Birthdays.
we have birthdays, and then I'll give you a trivia question. How's that? All right, here's today's birthday. For today, the 16th, Joan Van Ark, who did a lot of she's done a lot of movies, she's done a lot of TV, but she also did a lot of the nighttime drama thing. I'm not sure she was on Dallas, but it was that kind of a show. She did a lot of that. Joan Van Ark is 73 today. Laurie Metcalf, the actress, 61. John Cho, American actor and comedian, he's 44. Olivia Hack is 33. I don't know who that is. Nor do I know who Abby Elliott is, but she's 29 today, so there you go. Here is today's trivia question. Has to do with the Lone Ranger. Now, the way the story goes, here's how it goes. A band of Texas Rangers riding through a canyon, and up on the canyon walls hid the outlaw Butch Cavendish and his evil gang, and they attacked the Rangers, boom, boom, down in the, and everybody died but one. All but one Ranger died. And that Ranger, who was at death's door, just as Tonto, a local Native American and Indian who came by and saw what had happened and saw that there was one Ranger who was still alive. So he took him and he nursed him. It took several days to do this, nursed him back to health. And finally, the Ranger survived and was nursed back to health by Tonto. Well, this made Tonto totally, completely responsible for the life of the Ranger. That was the belief at the time, and still is, I would hope. But the Ranger, being only one out of many to survive, did not want the Cavendish gang to know who survived, so he could protect his friends and or family, if he had any, from the Cavendish gang. So we didn't want to know who survived, the Cavendish gang who survived. So what he did is he wore a mask. This is the way the legend goes, and I'm not making this up. He wore a mask to cover his face, and his mask was cut from a part of his clothing. From what part of his clothing was the mask cut? All right, I'll give you a clue. It was not his bow tie. You know why? He didn't wear a bow tie. Anyway, that's beside the point. From what article of clothing did the Lone Ranger's mask come? Okay? That's the question. I'll have the answer for you in the next segment of Wayne Goldsboro Television. We'll be back.
Now we're talking with Judy Hales here at the Senior Center. And Judy, you've got a lot of activities, a lot of people in this room here, and I see all these plastic bags that you are cutting and forming and doing stuff with. What's going on?
We are cutting right now the ends off, each end, like so, and then we cut them into strips. And this young lady, Priscilla, is looping to make the yarn for us, and then we take it home and we work on it. And unless someone wants me to show them how to crochet it together, we trying to get the bags down, because we got right many bags that have been donated.
All right. Now you're taking these bags and you're cutting them up into, I presume, squares or close to squares.
It's strips.
It's a strip. And from that, you're actually taking form. This young lady right here is forming them into something like that.
Yep. And this is how we make our yarn.
You make a yarn with it. Ah, look at that.
And then I get my needle and connect it over there to crochet after I get a lot done.
And they're crocheted together.
Yes, sir.
All right. And these are bags from any Food Lion, Walmart, Target,
Yes, sir.
Sears, from all over the place.
Yes, sir.
All right, now.
Somebody else's garbage is our joy.
Okay, so let's see what we have here. All right. So we take this, and it becomes this? These bags become this.
Yes, sir.
That's magic to me. How do you do that? I mean,
Do I need to get my needle and
no, you don't have
work?
to get a needle. Just you actually these are what do you call it? What's the process again?
It's a mat for the homeless people.
Mat
to
for
have-
homeless people.
Have to sleep on.
And you take a knitting needle, is it?
Yes, sir.
A knitting needle and create
No, a crochet needle.
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the difference. Well, look at that.
That's how
And
big
this
it is.
this is a mat made from these bags,
Yes, sir.
and that's beautiful. Look at all the colors.
I know.
Now, do the colors just fall in place, or do you have
We just pick one up and loop it. I don't try to do colors except on the outer part.
yeah,
The
I see a border here.
the brown makes a nicer border
Mm-hmm.
and it's a stronger bag. We get them from the commissary. People.
Oh, okay. All right. So, and these are given to the homeless, and how do you do that?
I take it to the yesterday to go to the Salvation Army, and so far we have given 18 last year to the Salvation Army.
How long does it take to make one of these? It's got to be a long
It
process.
took me a week to do this one,
I believe it.
but I get my yarn here and she loops, and
Uh-huh.
I take it home and sit and watch TV and loop. And I also sit and cut and loop. I cut one night and I loop the next night, so
My
that we
goodness.
get it together.
So and there's no expense. You pay for nothing. Is that right?
My needle,
You pay for your needle.
it's about $3.
Okay.
I should have had it out, I'm sorry. I
That's okay.
apologize.
That's okay.
It's in the other bag.
That's okay.
And I'm the bag lady.
You're you're a bag lady, huh?
Yep, there it is.
Okay.
I like,
All right,
this
now-
is an N or an M. See
An-
how wide it is?
An N or an M. Okay.
And I like the one with the wooden handle
Mm-hmm.
because it slides in your hand easier and doesn't hurt.
Okay. And this otherwise would be used for crocheting. And that's kind of what you're doing here. You're crocheting these
Crocheting,
plastic
yeah.
bags into these mats.
Right.
And then once they're completed, they're given to the Salvation Army, and then they disperse them accordingly.
Right. But right now we're not passing any out. It's too hot.
Yes,
for
I
them to
heard about
carry.
that. Yeah.
We are putting them in on top of the cabinet in the storage room
Okay.
so that they don't disappear.
Now, you mentioned a moment ago, before I got started here, off camera, that you cut these bags up, and this looks like trash. I mean, what do you do with this stuff?
I take it to Staples and put it in their recycle, and then a man on a big truck comes and gets their bags and weighs them and gives them credit for that many bags back.
Really? So
Really.
instead of going into the landfill, this is used again. This is
Recycle
what do
bags.
they do? These are
It's
recycled.
it's
into new
melted.
bags.
It's melted down and then poured out and made into new bags.
How about that?
I don't know what color they'll be.
Well, they can make it any color, can't they? Very good. Very good.
I haven't seen any bags that look like rainbows, so.
Well, look,
But this is the belts.
okay, this is a belt. What do you do with that?
I put the belt in it
Uh-huh.
to hold it, so
Okay.
that I roll it up.
Right? Okay. I see. Any idea how many bags it takes to make one of these?
$1 million.
That's what I was going to guess. Yeah.
Not really, because of the way we fluff them up.
Mm-hmm.
And when we pull it with the needle, and it fluffs up, and it doesn't take as many. If you pull it tight, it's heavy and
Yeah.
hard. But
Yeah.
we like for people to have a comfortable bed to lay on.
I can see if it was tight, that would be defeating the purpose,
Right,
wouldn't it, of a
right.
comfortable mat.
And then I just put it on my shoulder.
All right. Uh-huh. And isn't that neat? How about that?
It's just easier.
Excellent. Well, I appreciate you talking to us. This is a great project here.
Anybody that wants to come down, I'm here on Tuesday mornings from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock.
So we do this every Tuesday from 10 to 12, right? Mm-hmm. Fantastic.
And if I'm not here, Michelle's here,
All right.
or Neva.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you so much.
We're back on Wayne Goldsboro Television Thursday. It's the 16th of the month already. So that means half of June is already gone.
It is.
Wow! And when June is over, half the year will be gone. The dead set middle of the year, right in the middle, between January 1 and December 31, is July 2. The second day of July is the middle, absolute middle of the year. All right. And which is actually 12 hours longer than most years, because this was a leap year. Just thought I'd throw that in. It's pretty boring, isn't it?
You're all right.
Okay, here we go. We got, gee whiz, we talked about that, didn't we? Yeah, sure did.
This Friday at the Senior Center,
Yes.
they have game night. They will have table tennis, shuffleboard, cornhole, and if you need more information, you can contact Paula at the Senior Center at 919-705-1785.
Now, did you hear that phone number? I gave you the wrong one yesterday. 919-705-1785 is the
correct.
number for the Senior Center. Which, by the way, since we're on the topic, today at the Senior Center, the 16th, they got their painting group starting this morning at 8:30. They have bingo today at 10. They play bridge at 1. They play pinochle at 1. They have their senior functional fitness testing at 5:30. At 6 p.m., you get your groove on. Yeah, they've got the Golden Grooves dance class at 6 p.m. And then you're going to learn all about fitness equipment beginning at 7:30. That's all going on today at the Senior Center. Now, what about if you can't make it today? You can go tomorrow. Tomorrow at the Senior Center, they have Divine Healing at 9:30, Learning Fitness Equipment at 10. They have chair exercise. Now, that's interesting.
Chair exercise.
Chair exercise. This is for people who are not completely, totally, 100% mobile. And this is given. Oh my goodness! Never mind that. I was going to give you the instructor's name, but it'll be a surprise when you get there. Never mind that. The chair exercise starts at 10:30, and this is for people who just can't move well. Okay, but it's a great program. Even if you can move well, it's still a good exercise to go over there. Now, also, Friday is movie night at the Senior Center. The movie Mad Money, which is a very funny movie, Mad Money will be showing. Also, a Facebook clinic. You know, if you have any questions about Facebook, some people love Facebook, some people hate Facebook, some people get rid of their Facebook accounts because they don't feel like Facebook is good for them. Mark Zuckerberg, one of the founders of Facebook, he had a team and they all did it at the same time, but he ended up with all the money. He has come under fire here lately for a lot of reasons. Some are legitimate and some are kind of stretching it a little bit. But still, if you want to know more about Facebook, what it is, how to use it safely, and you can use Facebook safely, but you really have to dig into it and follow the rules. That begins at 3 o'clock, and again, this is for seniors only at the Senior Center, beginning at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. All right? All right, that's tomorrow afternoon at the Senior Center. What do you have?
That's it.
Is that it? We're going to wrap this up right now. We'll be back in here tomorrow at 7 a.m., at noon, and then again at 5:30 p.m. Stay tuned for more of whatever this is on wherever we are, on whatever day it is. So until tomorrow, I'm Wayne Alley.
I'm Pat Garner.
And this is Wayne Goldsboro Television.